Welcome to the Out of Gas podcast.
Welcome.
I am your host, Auntie JC.
And I'm Auntie Sophie.
Saucy.
Saucy.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
You know that one TV show where that was, I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was from I'm going to botch the name. The wizard show.
Wizards of Waverly Place?
Yes.
Oh,
that
was my childhood.
Yeah. Anyways.
But it was so long ago.
Yeah.
I think I want to move this one.
Okay.
I'm like, it's cute, but she, like, in my face.
We got to be comfy.
Yeah, I'm so comfy.
We got to be comfy.
Okay. Well, we're very new to this.
Yeah.
This feels really weird.
This will be our first episode if we do post this.
If we post it.
Yeah.
Which is why it feels really weird.
Yeah. It's awkward right now, but I feel like we're certified yappers.
Real.
Like, if you videoed our conversations, like,
on a daily.
Yeah, it would be like hours long of just us talking about random crap.
Like the other day.
Yeah.
And you came over and you're like, I'm only going to be here for like an hour and a half, maybe. Came over. What time did you come over?
So, literally, what night was that? That was 2 nights ago?
Monday.
Yeah.
That was 2 nights ago.
Yeah, 2 nights ago. I was going to come home earlier because I have a baby here, my sister's baby.
So cute.
And so, I was like, I'm only going to stay for like an hour and a half at most, so I can get some good sleep and help my sister. Well, I got there at like 9 and I left at 1.
Hey, but you know what? It was a productive conversation.
Yeah, we had fun. Oh, at least I feel like I did.
I did too.
Okay, good.
I feel like we always have fun.
Yeah.
Like, when do we not?
Yeah, exactly.
Slay.
But yeah,
Slay.
definitely did not listen to myself. And then we were going to hang out last night as well. But low-key, I was so tired that I didn't even have the energy to text you. And so I was like, I'm just going to go to bed. So
That's
I'm sorry.
Real. No, it's okay. Like, I got home and you didn't text me. I was like, valid.
Yeah.
Me too. So I just went to bed.
Real. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was like, I can't. I'm tired. And yeah.
That's so real.
Still went to bed at midnight.
Girl.
I just need to do better, okay?
You're doing just fine.
Thanks. I'm trying.
Sophie is a new auntie.
Yes.
Which is why we are aunties.
Yes.
And I'm an auntie.
Of many.
Of many.
Of how many?
I have 2 nieces and 5 nephews.
7 total.
7.
I have 1 nephew.
And he's so brand new. He's cute.
That was born, I think, almost more than 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Crazy.
He's so cute. I got to hold him earlier today. He's so cute.
Yeah. He's just a baby.
He's just a baby. I can't do nothing. I'm just a baby.
Just a baby. Have you seen the aw, so cute? No?
No.
JC doesn't have TikTok.
I do have TikTok for you.
Well, yeah, but you don't go on it ever.
No, I don't. No.
Like, I posted something really funny the other day, and I doubt she's seen it.
Actually, I went and stalked you the other day on TikTok.
Real.
TikTok.
TikTok. Anyways, yeah, so there's the trend that, aw, so cute, and that's all we've been saying all week. My sisters, me, yeah. It's just what we like to say.
But you know what? One of my favorite things about having like nieces and nephews, like having babies around, is that like whenever the baby sneezes or yawns, like whenever the baby yawns, everyone goes, "Oh, big yawns,
Big yawns,
big yawns,"
and it's so true.
It's so true.
It's so true. Literally every time he yawns, I'm like, "Oh,
big yawn." it's so cute.
Or
though.
big yawners. I don't know.
Always such or whenever they sneeze, everyone goes, "Oh, bless you."
Literally. Like, the baby talk is so bad. Like, I'm like, I need to learn how to
This one?
Yeah. So I'm doing that TikTok dance where it's like, and I said, me, because I went to lunch with both my grandmas and they fought on who was gonna pay. And so I was like, yeah, I don't have to pay. Free lunch.
That's so real.
My grandmas love me.
I could never do that. You want to know why?
Let me guess.
Because
They're
all of them are dead.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And it's okay. It's okay to laugh about it because we've cried for years, and it's fine.
She does this a lot.
I do.
And every time I feel awkward.
Is it disrespectful? I don't know. It's not like they come back and do anything about it. So,
Real. I think it's a way of coping.
in a way.
And it's okay.
In a way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like at least one of them would be like, fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know.
You just gulped so loud.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
She's
Yeah.
like,
We're-
it's fine.
Oh, if you can't tell, we're both the youngest siblings in our family.
It's so true.
Yeah. So we're the babies of our family. And I guess that leads to we want to tell some childhood stories, right?
Oh, yes.
I think we
yes.
discussed that. Some childhood stories.
That was what was talked about over text.
Yeah.
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 So, like, just kind of, like, explain, like, who we are, but without telling you. Like, explaining why we are the way we are through childhood stories.
Yeah. And I don't know if it will tell us or tell you guys who we are, but, like, it's a fun story.
Right?
Or not. Or traumatizing.
Right.
I don't really... I can tell stories about my childhood, but I just don't feel like they say my personality.
Yeah, I feel like it more explains, like, our growing up dynamics.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which kind of, like, reflects how we are as people.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. For sure.
Yeah. You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
The first story that pops up in my head, I kind of did some thinking. I should have wrote down some
Me
stories,
too.
but I kind of just wanted to see what would pop up. And the first story I could ever think of was when I lost a tooth. And I just a tooth. I don't know what tooth this was, but I remember I had these neighbors that babysat me while my sisters were at school and my parents were at work. And they were so nice. They were so nice, and I was friends with her daughter, which I believe she was younger than me, but I don't remember fully. And I had a loose tooth, and they were like, let's pull it out. Like, let's tie a string to it and slam the door, you know, like stuff like that. And I was traumatized at that point with pulling teeth. Like, it scared me. So I was like, no. And,
Girl.
and so the whole day, I swear it was just her and her mom trying to convince me to pull out my tooth. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, thanks. I'll just keep wiggling it like I always do. I have a lot of teeth story, actually. Teeth stories, like about losing teeth.
Do you have dreams that your teeth fall out?
I do.
That's so... I've never had a dream where my teeth have fallen out.
Yeah, I literally had a dream probably in college a few months ago where my teeth became all unstraight and I had braces on and they took my braces off and all my teeth fell out. And it felt so real when I woke up. The first thing I did was feel if my teeth were there. And they were, and they're fine. They're pretty still.
You're
so
gorge.
thanks.
Gorgina.
Yeah. Anyways, so back to my story. So my tooth was like really close to falling out. And so I go home. And my sisters are back from school, and it's just me and my sisters, and I'm sitting underneath my parents' bed like this, like with my hand on my chin, watching Dora the Explorer. And
Classic.
and all of a sudden my tooth just falls out on my hand. It just fell out on my hand. And I just go, oh, my sisters, I just lost my tooth. And they were like, what? And it was crazy. Like, and I tell that story sometimes now and no one believes me.
I believe you.
Thank you.
I
feel
believe you.
My this is like me getting into my childhood anger and
Trauma.
now I don't know if it's trauma, it's just anger. I feel like my mom all the time says she does not believe things I say or memories that I had. I'm like, how do you know? It's my
Same.
memory. Yeah.
Same. Like, I would be like, do you guys remember when this happened? Do you remember when this happened? They were like, no, I don't remember that happened. You're crazy.
Yeah. Like, it's my memory. That's what I remember. I'm like, even if it was a dream, it's something that impacted me.
Yeah.
Impacted my life or my thinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I just always thought that was funny because, like, literally just sat there watching Dora, and all of a sudden my tooth just plopped out on my hand. Didn't hurt. And slayed. Got money.
Real.
Period.
Real. That's crazy. My first tooth I was so... I don't know why, but I was so bound and determined to lose all of my teeth by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I only had help with one tooth. I think it was because my dad, like, growing up... I need to stop saying like... But growing up, my dad, if we ever had loose teeth, he would say, go give me the pliers, I'll pull it out for you. And my brother Jed was always like, yeah, for sure, I'll totally let you do that, because he didn't want to mess with it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to just sit he just wanted to get it over with, get the money, whatever.
Real.
But, which, you know, now that I'm older, I'm like, give me the hammer.
Yeah. Like, I would rip those teeth out right now
money.
if I could.
But I remember I was so bound and determined because of that I was going to lose all my teeth by myself. And I remember my first tooth that I lost at my babysitter's house. And I was like, here's my tooth. And she said, put it in this baggie. And I said, okay. And then she made me soup.
Ooh.
And I ate the soup and it burned my mouth because I had like a fresh wound
Yeah.
in my mouth. I didn't realize that would hurt so much, I guess. And I ate the soup and it burned my tooth.
Like it
whole.
burned or stung?
It was hot.
It just burnt.
It was hot, but it didn't
Okay.
burn my gums, but it burned where I was missing my tooth. So
interesting.
I remember that very, very strongly.
Strongly.
Anyway.
Real. Want me to tell another one?
Sure.
Tell us another story. Again, I have so many teeth stories. I could say them real fast. I've lost at least, I think, 3 teeth during church. Yeah, one of them was a molar. I remember it was during state conference too. I was so bored that I just went. I lost a tooth. Anyways,
that's so real.
There's
though.
one of
State
those.
conference is hard to sit through.
Yeah, and so I know I've lost quite a few during church. I lost one where I literally we were watching Wreck-It Ralph, the movie Wreck-It Ralph, and I came upstairs and I cried to my parents for an hour about how much I wanted it out, but I was too scared to pull it out. So I literally sat there for the whole rest of the movie. My sisters are downstairs, just twisting the tooth. I'm twisting it, so it's like literally twisting in circles. And I was like, I can't do it. I'm too scared. I go to bed. Right when I lay my head down, it falls in my mouth, and I'm like, "Oh, looks like I have a tooth out." And yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. My cousin, her first tooth she lost, she pulled it out and it fell down the drain.
That's sad.
It was so sad.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I don't even know who this kid is. I don't remember this very well, but I just remember we were touring someone's new house and they had little kids. And it was this little boy. I think he was low-key like 5 and I was probably like 9 or 8 or younger. I don't even freaking know. But he lost his tooth and we were going to go show his parents and he dropped it in the rocks. And the rocks were tiny rocks and they looked like teeth as well. Like there was white ones, yellow ones, but like of course all colors of rocks, but they were like tiny pillar rocks too.
That's so sad.
And so we had to convince this boy that the tooth fairy would give him money if he wrote a letter and like apologize for losing it.
I wrote the tooth fairy letters all the time.
Real. I don't think I really ever did.
And I would get letters back too and I would be like, this is the coolest day of my life. It was a fun time.
Yeah. Tooth fairy is so interesting. Definitely an interesting dynamic. Like you lose your teeth and then your parents give you money.
Like the tooth fairy gives you money.
Sorry, tooth fairy gives you money. It's just weird. Are you just finding this out? I'm joking.
No, but I totally might have exposed that to my sister-in-law's little sister because she was like 11 and she was at my house and I accidentally like spilled the beans. And everyone was giving me the death stare and I didn't realize because she acts so old. She's the youngest and she's the caboose and she's like 7 years younger than her next sibling. And I was thinking there's literally no way that she didn't know that though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's interesting because my cousins are the same way. Like, I think my youngest cousin that lives here, which I think he is the youngest cousin. Anyways, I don't even know how old he is. I think he's 9, 10, maybe 10. And I literally think he like knows that about everything. And I'm like, you're 10. Like, it's kind of sad.
But I mean, at the same time, I don't know. Like where I was the youngest, I don't know if I ever really believed in these things, except for the tooth fairy. I believe fully well in the tooth fairy, which is crazy.
That's funny because I believed hardcore till I was in 6th grade.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. I think I found out like a few months before I went into 6th grade.
That's depressing.
Well, yeah, it was. Like, I had a magical childhood because of that, but then when I found out, I was devastated.
That's so real. My child just texted me.
What do you think he wants? Tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday.
Money.
You think he wants money?
All my money. He is my child.
Real. Her child is also my child, but not.
He's my OG child. I'm his OG mother besides his mother.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a whole other podcast story.
Yeah, we have. I feel like we have pretty interesting lives.
It's true.
Like,
well, not like necessarily super interesting, but definitely on the weirder side.
Yeah, we're weird.
Yeah,
and I'm sure you can tell.
Yeah,
and that's okay. Sorry,
childhood story.
Tell me a story.
I really should have prepared for this. I gotta think for a second.
I have a story about the first time there was like a tornado warning in our area, which we live in an area where there's never tornadoes. And I was at a family dinner with
What year was that?
I
Did you know me?
2014. No,
Okay.
I still lived in my old house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think like I don't know 2014, 20. Yeah, I don't even know.
Mm.
But yeah, first tornado warning, and me and all my family. It was my dad's side, just all my dad's side. We went to Gosner's. It's like this place that not Gosner's. Oh my gosh, it's not Gosner's. It's a pizza place.
Oh, Gertie's.
Gertie's. Oh my gosh, thank you. We went to Gertie's, and they have all the different types of pizzas, dessert pizzas, like regular pizzas. And there was a big storm coming, and my cousin,
I'm so sorry. That reminds me of that vine. Well, you better watch out, honey. You got a big storm coming.
Jesus,
I'm sorry.
real no,
She's like giving her child the trauma, and I'm like,
no.
vines.
Vines.
I love
No,
vines.
this is not trauma.
Continue.
This is just a funny story that I remember.
Okay.
Anyways, my cousin, I don't want to say names. My cousin, she's about the same age as me. She's 1 year younger. Wanted to come to our house to play, and so we took her to our house. And Ellie had a church event as well, for church. So my mom, like, they were getting ready to go there, and me and my cousin were just vibing. I guess I don't really remember what we did, but I remember when the tornado warning came, and we were all like, "Okay, let's go downstairs." And I really didn't know what was going on, but the power went out, and we go downstairs, and we're all just sitting on the ground, and my mom is like, "I got gobstoppers." Do you know what those are?
Like the little candies.
The hard candies. Yeah, I got gobstoppers,
Delicious.
and I just remember eating them with my cousin and my dad and my mom, and I think Ellie was there, and we just were eating these gobstoppers, and they were gas. And then Ellie had to leave to her church event with my mom, and I remember being really scared that they were gonna die because it was like flooding outside.
I love that they're like, there's a tornado warning.
Real.
What?
We also got a moose warning. A moose warning in that house.
That's crazy. What is happening?
Is this for EMT?
I have no idea. I hope not.
This dude just said that he's having a blood party.
My son.
Yeah, and that he is going to draw our blood. He is an EMT.
He did just graduate EMT school, but
Yeah.
I am working, but also would not even participate in that because I have a severe fear of needles. So
yeah, so
T.
Anyways,
okay, I do have a story. If you're
yes,
is yours done?
Yeah.
Okay, I finally remembered a story.
Literally.
When I was probably 4, we lived out on a farm in the middle of almost nowhere. So I was surrounded by farm and fields and stuff and cows and whatever. But our yard was absolutely huge. And we had a bunch of trees. And me and my brother, the one that's right next to me, we would go out and play survival all the time. And he was like, "We have to survive. We are the only ones here. We must live upon the land." Isn't it super jet of him?
It's very jet of him.
It's true. And so we would like find things around the yard to build forts and whatnot and have to live in it because we were poor and the only ones left and whatever. And so we would stack up these lawn chairs against the tree and we would live in our little shelter. And the only times that he would stop the game was to go use the restroom because mom insisted he come inside for that. And anyway, so we were playing the game and he said, stop, I gotta go to the bathroom. And so he ran in and he said, stay out here, I'll be back in a minute or two. So I sat in there and I was, I don't know, like 4. And I'm sitting in this little space next to the tree. And it's still outside. And I'm sitting there and I hear something and I was like, what was that? And I look up and my brother, my second oldest brother, came around the corner and he was wearing a super realistic werewolf mask. And he starts running at me, and I have never screamed so loud in my life. You know when you do a double take?
Mm-hmm.
I did a double scream. And I ran for the back door, the side door so fast that I tripped, and then I got back up and ran, and I screamed, tripped, stopped screaming, got back up, kept screaming, ran back in the house. And I ran in and I almost peed my pants.
Your fight or flight was on point.
Dude, it was crazy. But the dog was like, it's Justin, you know?
Yeah.
And so I should have picked up on the social cues that the dog knew who this was. And he was wearing a pink shirt and jeans. Like,
I was going to say, so it was just like this person, like clearly person body with a werewolf mask on or
Werewolf
wolf?
mask. And he was wearing a bright pink, hot pink shirt that says tough guys wear pink.
Period. That's so funny.
It was so scary. And my
Oh.
mom was so mad at him because she
Yeah.
told him, you cannot go out there and scare your sister. And he's like, I'm not going to scare her. I'm just going to walk out there.
He scared her.
I was terrified.
Yeah.
I was terrified. And I didn't see the mask again for another 4 years. And my dad brought it out. And I got scared again because I saw it. I was like,
The trauma.
anyway.
Yeah. No, that's so funny. There's always got to be those stories of your siblings scaring you.
Yeah, especially when you grow up with brothers.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah, I don't have any brothers, so I don't experience that type of whatever.
Bullying.
Yeah. But I have a wolf story too.
Oh, girl,
But-
okay.
My sister, we were jumping on the trampoline and she just starts running away from me. And I'm like, why are you running away? And she points, she goes, there's a wolf, run. And I fall flat to the ground. Like, I did not fight or flight. I laid
She
on the
chose
ground.
death.
Yeah, and I literally laid on the ground and I did like a starfish, if I remember, because I was like, I need to be as flat as possible so the wolf can't see me. And I just cried. And I cried. And Ellie's like, dude, I'm joking. There's not going to be any wolves down here, especially during the day, which you never know with where we live. But
You know what? I was driving home from college,
mhm.
and I was at that where it's like the second entrance onto the you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, you told me this before.
Right, and I almost I thought it was a coyote, but I looked at it and it was huge, and I was like, there's literally no way that's coyote
Yeah.
or a dog.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a wolf, and that's probably like 15 minutes from here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Wild stuff. But yeah, I do not have fight or flight, so I'm glad that you did and that you would run.
I had flight, fall, flight, die.
Yeah. But at least when you fell, you got back up.
It's true.
I just starfish and went, can't see me if I'm laying flat on the ground.
You're like those kids that are like play peekaboo. They close their eyes. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
Literally, can't see me, can't hurt me.
John Cena. Love it.
Literally, so bad.
So wait, is it my turn now?
Yeah,
Oh, real.
technically.
Okay, growing up, we would sleep on the trampoline most summers, like all through the summer, all the time. And my mom would, us kids would go sleep. I have 5 siblings, one of which is 15 years older than me, so he wasn't really in any of these stories. But the 5 of us, I can count. I'm actually so bad at math.
Me.
The 5 of us would sleep on the trampoline like all summer long. And we had a dog, not quite sure what breed she was or anything like that, but she was a smaller dog, but not like one of those little annoying things. Anyway, we'd sleep on the trampoline, and in the morning my mom would make pancakes out on the patio. It was super cute. Loved it. It was so
That's
cute.
a cute childhood memory.
Yeah,
I love that.
I know, right? It was like,
Yeah.
anyway, and she'd go out and we'd jump on the trampoline in the morning anyway. But we would sleep on the trampoline at night, and mom would come out and say goodnight to us, and we would tell stories as long as we would stay awake, and we would all tell stories to try to make each other laugh. And then my dog, she always wanted to sleep in our sleeping bag, so my parents told us, you can't let Maggie in your sleeping bags. And of course we're not gonna listen.
Yeah.
Like, it's a dog. Anyway,
Mhm.
and so we would all hold our sleeping bags up and say, Maggie, come on, get on our sleeping bag. And whoever she picked was her favorite human that night. She always picked Justin because she was Justin's dog.
Mm.
And so she would climb into Justin's sleeping bag and sleep at the bottom of his sleeping bag. But apparently, whatever breed she is, whatever's in her breed, is like a bear. Because she hated being moved while she was trying to sleep.
Oh.
She was like my sister on steroids. She hated being poked. She hated being touched. She hated being moved. She was trying to sleep. She was like, leave me alone and let me sleep. And so when the dog would get in the bottom of a sleeping bag, we'd wait till she fell asleep. And because she didn't choose us, we'd all sit there and poke her sleeping bag. And she would bite Justin's toes. and we'd like move, and she'd growl, and we could hear her growling, and she'd bite Justin's toes. And Justin would be like, knock it off, you guys are the worst. Yeah. And then in the middle of the night, she would get the zoomies and run out of his sleeping bag, run laps around the house, and she'd run back in and crawl back in.
That's so funny. Dogs are so funny.
I miss my dog.
Oh. Like, when you said that she goes to the bottom of the sleeping bag, my first thought was like, Bro's gonna suffocate down there.
No.
But I guess
Now she chills.
that's so funny. But the dog is sleeping by dogs.
Yeah.
Some Justin's dogs.
Justice. You know?
Yeah.
But we were so mean. We were like, you didn't pick us? Fine. No happiness for anyone ever again. Jump.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm having fun.
Okay. Me too. This is fun.
Yeah, time
So, like,
flies when
we're
you're having
yappers, bro.
fun.
That's because texted me a whole 10 minutes ago.
Real. Yeah.
So
No, I just like yapping about things. It's easy.
Me too. Me too. And we have fun childhoods. I have a lot more stories, but I don't know. Well, okay, I'll just share one more.
Oh.
Do you want to share one more?
No, go ahead.
Okay, we'll share one more.
Do it.
When I was, see, my sister was 14 and I'm 5 years younger, so I would have been 9. Is that right, math?
How many years younger? What did you say?
I think it was 9. I was 8 or 9. And my sister went to Florida for a month with, it wasn't quite a show choir, it was more like a dance company.
Mm-hmm.
So she went to Florida for a month, which is crazy, by the way. A giant, anyway, so she went to Florida for a month, and I was trying to learn how to do a front handspring on my trampoline. And I was out there with my mom. My mom was hanging up clothes on the clothesline, and I was learning how to do this on the trampoline. And my sister called my mom, and she was sitting there chatting, and I was like, Jessica, my sister's name is Jessica, so I was like, Jessica, come here, come listen to me while I do a front handspring. And she was like, girl, I can't see you. And I was like, no, but just listen. You
Listen
can
to
hear
it.
it. And so I'm sitting there getting ready to do this. And like I said, my yard had a ton of trees in it. And my trampoline was here, and there was a tree here, and a tree here, and then there's an old bike shed in the back behind it. My face is dying.
You're good.
Oh well. Anyway, so I'm jumping on the trampoline, and I'm like, Jessica, no, you have to hear this. This is peak, you know. And I'm getting ready to jump, and a bird flew over me and crapped on my head.
That's terrible. Did you cry?
I sobbed. I was
Oh yeah, I would cry too.
And it was hot.
Ew.
And I was like, this is disgusting. And so I ran to mom, and she was laughing hysterically, and I was crying hysterically.
Yeah.
And so she takes me inside, and she's like, well, you're just gonna have to shower it off. And I said, on my head. And so she dragged me in the shower, and I don't know, but between all of my siblings, there was no hot water left in that shower. And she was like, okay, I'll just take you over to Justin's shower, which only Justin used because princess or whatever. And so we go over to Justin's shower, and apparently Sir used like 30 minutes worth of hot water because there was no hot water there either.
Oh my gosh.
And so she said, you can either shower in here or we can take you outside and hose you down. And so I showered in the cold water to try to wash the bird poop out of my hair.
That's crazy. That's literally the cherry on the cake of like,
right?
Got pooped on and then the shower's cold.
And I didn't even get to do it for a handspring for my sister to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that's my crazy story.
That's funny. Dude, okay. I literally got pooped on by a bird yesterday. Wearing the same shirt. Why am I wearing it again? Don't ask why. It pooped right here. So
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I had literally no idea.
Yeah, so my sleeve was fine. But
dang.
I was at a restaurant and we were eating outside and a bird pooped on my arm.
Restaurant?
Steve-O's.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was really tiny. Luckily, it was like a little drop. But
a drooplet.
Yeah. So I was like, bruh. And I just wiped it off. Luckily, I did not cry. But I did get pooped on once by a bird and I did cry.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine if we did that to them?
Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
Like, big, just logs. Just
falling from the sky.
Like, if it was diarrhea, sorry. If it was diarrhea, that's nasty.
That's crazy.
But like solid poop, it's still gross as solid poop. But just I feel like a solid poop would just like plop,
bounce off of you. This is a weird conversation that we're having.
I'm sorry, but yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry that happened.
It's okay.
I'm sure your back handspring or whatever it was.
Front handspring.
Front handspring would have been awesome.
It would have been.
Yeah. Do one right now.
I'm not flexible anymore.
Oh, do.
No, I can't. Also, Jed tried to do a backflip. It was either right when he got home from his mission or right before he left for his mission. He tried to do a backflip on the trampoline, and he had done one a couple successfully, and he did it, and he landed right on his head and like almost broke his neck.
That's trauma right there.
Yeah,
Like
and then
I would have cried.
Then he did
seeing-
not do it again.
Yeah, I would have cried seeing my sibling do that.
Oh, I didn't watch.
Yeah,
I grew out of the trampoline a long time ago.
real. Didn't we jump on
Real.
it like last year?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. But that was fun.
last year, and it was fun.
It was fun. That was the summer between college and senior year,
Yeah,
which was a peak summer.
it was. It
Man,
was so fun.
so fun.
Ugh.
Anyway, do you have another one you want to share?
No, I just have like weird little stories that don't really matter.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I don't remember like anything really amazing or like funny like your stories. Like I remember one time me and my sisters got a huge fight. And this is in our old house again. So I was like probably 6 or 7. Sorry that I had to do that, but yeah, I was either 6 or 7, and we were just a huge fight. I remember we were just yelling at each other, like probably yelling, "I hate you," and we knew that in a few minutes after we fought that someone was picking us up. I believed it was my mom's best friend picking us up to go hang out or something, and Kenzie, my oldest sister, was like, "We need to rinse our faces off. We look like we've been crying and fighting." So we all stacked up in our bathroom with one sink and rinsed our faces off with cold water, and like we're like, "Do my eyes look red still?" We're like, "Yeah, it looks like you've been crying." And why do Kenzie feel like we had to act like we were perfect children? I don't know. But when they picked us up, we were like, we weren't just yelling at each other for an hour straight. Because we rinsed our face off with water. So we looked totally normal.
Fixes it.
Yeah.
And that's why I only have one sister.
Right? Yeah. I don't know. Literally today, I was talking about my cousins and how they fight all the time. And it makes me so sad because I'm like, me and my sisters like never fought. Then I was like, well, we did fight. We fought probably every day. And then my mom thought that was really funny. And I was like, I think it is normal for little siblings to fight every day. But
Yeah.
not every second of the day.
Well, I feel like it's more normal for them to fight a little bit and then get over it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's what does not happen with my cousin. I feel like I just said that wrong.
That does not happen.
Yeah, that does not happen with my cousins. They're just always fighting. And I'm like, stop fighting. Stop fighting.
That Studio C. Stop fighting. Anyway.
Yeah, but there's also like the I don't know if it's a Vine or a TikTok or whatever, but it was like the stop fighting, and no one's actually fighting. Like the mom being like, stop fighting, and you're like, we weren't even fighting. So I say that to them a lot,
That's so funny.
and it makes them mad at me.
It's like I would always tell my roommate to stop crying. Like we wouldn't even be having a conversation. I would walk into the kitchen, she'd be in the kitchen getting her bottled water for the fridge that she kept the entire semester, like a disposable bottle of water.
Real.
She kept the entire semester. Anyway, she'd go and grab that, and I'd walk in there and be like, oh, I won't say her name. I'd walk in there and be like, hey, stop crying. And she would say, I'm not even crying. And I'd say, stop crying. Just stop. It saddens me. And then I would walk away.
That's so real.
That's my favorite thing to do.
That's so real. Yeah, just it's like rage baiting people. I love rage baiting people.
Well, love and hate it.
I love rage baiting people.
I hate having it done to me.
Yeah. That's like the hypocrite in me. Like, it's not fun when it's getting done to you, but like
I can dish it, but I don't want to take it.
Yeah, I love doing it to other people. Amy, if you're watching this, it's you.
Love. Well,
Okay.
do you have anything else to share?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna be done for the day.
I think so.
If you want, you can tell us some stories about your childhood. I don't know how this is gonna work, if you're gonna post this on YouTube or
Oh, we could do that too.
Yeah, we can post it on
I didn't think
YouTube,
about that.
Spotify, whatever. Yeah. Just, I don't know.
Slay.
Let us know what you think. But
Yes.
also be nice because I'm scared.
That's also real. So,
Anyways.
tee-hee.
Tea.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening to your Auntie JC,
Auntie Sophie.
and have a blessed night.
Yeah.
Or a mid one, whatever you want to have.
Yeah.
Because, and we're so tired, we feel like we are out of gas.
Literally.
And we're going to go to bed.
Out of gas. I have a lot of gas, actually.
We'll get it out.
No. Here's the mic, and you just hear.
Yeah.
Maybe if I'm comfortable one day, I will.
Real. But I will also say, we're calling this the Out of Gas podcast because our original thought was to record these in our car. because these all started because we would have like really intense conversations in our car,
Mhm.
and when you sit and let your car run for so long, you just run out of gas.
Yeah. But then we also thought like we're just
Just so tired.
Like, we're literally out of gas as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like it works either way. Yeah.
Real. Yep.
Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Oh.